great. He's been super, I guess really kind of coming after me and kind of talking. It's been great, talking about the draft. So it's been really cool. He's really supportive of me, and I'm very thankful for with me on a daily basis. I have a great mom and sisters too at home. We're very supportive, and we talk all the time. They're just super supportive of me, and I'm just very grateful for them.
How cool is it to have that built-in coach? Like, your dad was an all-star in the big leagues for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you get to grow up with that.
MLB.
And how much of his knowledge did you take, and how much of it, because we know how kids can be sometimes. I'm sure sometimes you're like, Dad, I got this, like, I'm going to figure it out. What was your dynamic growing up and having him as a built-in coach like that?
Yeah, I was very thankful for what he's been able to give to me in my baseball career. I was a little stubborn when I was younger, that father-son stuff where he's, Dad, stop talking to me. Like, I got it. I can do it. But, going through it, growing up, he's done everything for me. He's always been my coach. I never had a hitting coach or a fielding coach. It was always him. So it was always just me and him going back and forth in ground balls, taking them and trying to just compete with each other. So it was pretty awesome to have him around and, have him teach me everything that he got to learn when he played.
You grew up in Southern California?
Yes.
That's one of the hotbeds for baseball players. I mean, you're talking like Texas, Georgia, Florida, Southern California, Northern California. So you're playing against really good talent when you're growing up. At what point did you realize, like, hey, I'm not just as good or better than the kids that I'm playing with out here, I'm kind of like really good when you compare it to the rest of the country? Like, when was that moment for you?
I think that moment for me was really last year with Team USA, going out there and I was the mid-major guy. Like, no one really knew who I was just because I was from a small school. But going there and being able to compete against those guys, being able to fit in and actually look the part was pretty special to me. And it was something that I'll look back on for the rest of my life. But that was the moment I realized that I can do this. This is something that I want to do.
Last question I got for you. We talked about this before we went on the air. Your hair. You have show hair right now. You're 21 years old. You already have show hair. You told me you don't use product. There's no way that that's true.
On a daily basis, I do not use product. Today, I got a couple stuff in there to make it stick, TV ready. But on a daily basis, I just go in there, wash it a couple times a week, but that's about it.
You know what? We're gonna send it back to another hair guy, Greg Amsinger. I don't know. Do you believe him that he can just go natural like that?
It's to be so young again, Jared. I believe if we had the same flow, if we let it grow out when we were that age, it would look similar. But he definitely has that hair gene. There's no doubt.
He really does.
It's plus show.
It's an 80 grade.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Well done, Jared, hanging out with Jacob Wilson. He's regarded the #1 shortstop prospect in the upcoming draft class. A standout interview. But Sarah Langs, I'm wondering who is standing out so far to you?
So what I want to take a look at here is we have a leaderboard.